Mount Shasta, California. Yeah, that's where I'm headed next. But before I set out on the open road, I need to get some fuel for the van. I made my way over to Costco, selected the fuel of choice, and filled up the old beast. With the van all filled up and ready to go, there's only one more stop to make. And that is
Shasta bound, baby, let's go!
this whole idea of summoning Shasta was inspired by a friend of mine, who unfortunately couldn't make it. I wasn't going to let this opportunity slip away, so I took the risk and attempted something I've never done in my entire life. With over 4 hours of driving, I found myself just 6 miles outside of Mount Shasta City. My next stop will be the Fifth Season store. There, I can pick up the remaining gear needed for my summit attempt.
Heavyweight, but I'm not sure if I'm unique.
Yeah, I think a clothing brand like that would be sick.
Once I hit Bunny Flats, I had to sign a paper for accountability, and I also bought my summit pass. Afterwards, I went through my checklist, I took inventory of all my gear, and packed my bag accordingly. And this took way longer than expected. The perfectionist within me came out, and I'm glad it did. The weight distribution in my bag was solid. To establish full confidence within myself, I made sure to practice attaching my crampons to my boots right before bed. And after waking up, I conducted my Patrick Bateman routine, made a very hefty protein-packed breakfast, I geared up, and started my ascent.
Really being intentional about my foot placement because there's just a lot of loose gravel and rock. But the goal is to get to the Alpinist cabin, which is right at the base of Mount Shasta. And I just can't believe how green everything is. It's as if someone took like a really, really dull picture and upped the saturation on it. That's exactly what these plants look like. And the flowers are crazy. I've never seen anything like it before. And we got a lot to do. Let's go. I made a big mistake, and that was trusting all trails without even like really looking at the route. I looked at the main points on the route, so I was like, okay, it lines up. But as I was hiking, I was like, there's no way this is the route. And it wanted me to go up this steep, rocky hillside. And turns out I took like the 4x4 route. Like, holy crap. Never will I let that happen again. That was awful. I exerted a lot of energy and I could have already been halfway up to Helen Lake. Now I'm just beyond that. So those 2 miles I put in was, I guess you can say, as a warm-up. The plan for tomorrow is like I'll leave my tent, sleeping bag, sleeping pad, all that crap down at Helen Lake. So the trek up will be a lot lighter. I'm looking forward to that. Check it. Oh, shoot. Accidentally knocked that rock off. And look at it slide down the mountain. Holy moly. Oh, it stopped. I think I'm good to start crossing. This is slippery. Oh. I mean, if I were to fall, it's not that far down, right? Just want to get beyond this ridge over here because the wind is traveling up the mountain. Oh, there's a stake here. Oh, this is great because I might need an extra one for my footprint. I'm trying to see where people have like camped out for the night because none of this is flat. And it hasn't snowed in a while. So if I can save my energy without having to make a flat surface, that would be super ideal. If not, we're gonna set it up right here, my tent. It's a nice flat area that will make even more flat. Solid. Oh. I just pulled up on this spot, but then I found this one right over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and flatten this. I'm about to go back and retrieve my bag. Let's get everything out of the bag and set up shop. All right, I almost have the tent all ready to go. I just need to move these guidelines out just a bit more. My tripod broke. Everything's breaking on me. And then we'll just put rocks on the footprint so that I don't hear it blowing in the wind all night. And there we go. All right, I need to grab some water before I start cooking dinner. Grab all my stuff. Ready. It's gonna go in here. Okay, that's this cap on. Oh yeah, it's melting quick. We'll add a little bit more since it's going down. So I just boiled some water and then put it in with my food. I'm having Mexican rice and beans tonight. And because I don't know how much fuel is still left in my propane tank, what I'm going to do is, to make things easier, make water boil faster, I'm going to fill this up tonight and leave it beside my tent inside my vestibule. And I'm going to fill up my hydration water bladder with snow and just put it in here with me so that my body heats it up. And I'll do the same for these because my filter will screw on to the top of this. So, oh man, I wish I didn't have to do this, but live and learn, I guess. Currently 8 p.m. I'm just going through my bag before tomorrow morning. It's going to be an early start. 1 a.m. is when I wake up, and 2 a.m. is when I want to be gone and up the hill. So at the moment, I'm just going to put my crampons on because I know it's going to be super icy that early in the morning. And I'm going to pack all the heavy stuff down at the very bottom of the bag. And yeah, because I don't want to be wrestling first thing in the morning trying to find things. I'd rather just have them be done and in a designated spot. So I will see you guys in the morning.
All right, so it's currently 12:30 in the morning. I just can't seem to go back to sleep, and my alarm has had to go off at 1. Throughout the night, the wind has just been off and on, and it'll pick up so much, and this tent will just flap in the wind. So I'm just gonna lie down until it's 1 o'clock. All right, so we are currently on schedule. It is 1:46 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and resume. And looking at this, Red Rock or Red Banks is 1.3 miles from me, but it's 2,500 feet elevation gain. So we're really going to take our time because right after that is Misery Hill, and that's about 0.7 gap between Red Rock and Misery Hill. And then we have the summit afterwards, which should put us up there around like 9 or 10 in the morning.
As I was walking, I heard the sound of water. So here I'm going to fill up because this is all snow melt. I got 3 people behind me coming up. They're about a mile down from me. I need to find a way to secure my bag. I'm going to make a shelf. I guess right here works. This is so good. I need this. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
so windy. Now on to Misery Hill. We're almost to the summit. The summit, let's go! The summit, it's just ahead. Oh my gosh, this is so miserable. Ugh. It is so freaking cold. Ugh. So close, it's wind.
I made it to the summit, and my GoPro made it to 100% storage, so I didn't get much footage of me climbing down. The hardest part wasn't wondering whether I was going to make it. I came up here knowing I was going to reach the top. The hardest part was dealing with the cold, the wind, and repeatedly asking myself, why would anyone get out of bed just to climb a giant rock? When I finally reached the summit, all that noise disappeared. Everything in my head just went quiet. It wasn't some huge life-changing moment. It was peaceful. It was relaxing. And it felt like one massive shut-up to every voice in my head. Would I climb Shasta again? I would. I climbed Mount Shasta. That was pretty cool.